Again for question number 6 now. I have already done 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. They are the first lot. So, yep. And then you can see question 6, which is all of them put together. You'll find them on the website somewhere. This is all about what you have learned and the technologies of constructing your product. So I used Photoshop to make my first image. Well, not to make my first image, but to edit it all, make it look much nicer, crop it down. And then after that, I had a little go at InDesign, tweaked around with that, and finally got used to that. Contents page, I had used PowerPoint and sort of knew how to use that, just made it look better with the little triangles around, like there and there, just make the picture stand out a bit more and a little bit of a shadow. Now, Photoshop, I changed all the contrasting of it. I had also taken out a little moly bit there on the forehead, but that Photoshop I found very easy. Now, InDesign, that was a hard bit. I got to grips with the simple bits more. I think if I had more time, I would have understood it a bit more, and maybe progressed and made a better finished product. But I am very pleased with my products. I got all the words to stand out with a little 3D in the outer lining of the writing, and contents page, I was pleased because I faded the blue, which I think instead of having a nice bright, well, not nice, but instead of having a bright blue, I had like a little faded bit to sort of peel away from what it was already. And I'm very pleased with my finished product, really, with the little time I had, and I didn't have much understanding of InDesign. I had used Photoshop before, but InDesign I hadn't used much before. I sort of put in the deep end. It really annoyed me because I kept trying to make it smaller, and every time I made it smaller, I sort of cropped it down a bit, and that annoyed me. But I got used to that in the end, screenshotted it all, found it okay in the end, and maybe when I do my music magazine, I'll know a bit more, I'll feel more confident. That's another thing, because I got in there and I thought, I don't want to really press that, I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel more confident, and yeah, overall I'm pleased with the colours. It helped me. It was very laid out, and that, so I think that's all really I have to say about that. Skills I learned, very pleased with my magazine. I have already, in question 5, I did go and get my feedback from my magazine, so you can go and see that. They seem very pleased with my target audience. There's a few little things that I could have done differently. I have shown it to other people in my target audience and my models and the first people in my first focus group before I started making it, and they seemed pleased with it. I showed it to many other people and it seemed to really go well, so I'm happy, really. And that's really it for question 6, and that's it for the evaluation. So I'll see you next time for the music magazine. Toodles!